Right now, someone could be staring at the back of your head. Part of your brain already knows it. Not because you heard them, not because you saw them move, you just know. And the strange thing is, you're usually right. Most people write this off as paranoia or coincidence or just one of those things, but it isn't. What you're feeling is one of the oldest survival systems in the human body, still running right now, underneath everything else you're doing. Here's what's actually happening. In 1989, researchers at Cornell University ran a series of experiments on gaze detection. They wanted to know whether humans could accurately sense when they were being watched. The subjects were blindfolded. The watcher sat silently behind them. No sounds, no movement, no cues of any kind. The results? People correctly detected a real gaze significantly more often than chance should allow. Not every time, but consistently, reliably, more than random. It wasn't the last study, dozens followed, and the finding kept holding. Human beings have a measurable ability to detect being watched, even without direct visual input. But why? The answer starts about 100 million years ago, before humans existed at all, before language, before tools, before fire. Our distant ancestors lived in open environments alongside animals that hunted by sight. Lions, leopards, hyenas, and almost every predator that kills by ambush does the same thing right before it strikes. It makes direct eye contact. That moment of locked gaze is not accidental. It is the last assessment before the attack. It means the decision has been made. Over millions of years, the animals that survived were the ones who could detect that gaze fast enough to run. The ones who couldn't were eaten. What got selected generation after generation was a nervous system tuned to notice exactly that signal. You are the descendant of every ancestor who felt it in time. The specific structure involved is called the superior temporal sulcus, a region in your brain that processes gaze direction with extraordinary precision. It activates differently for direct eye contact than for eyes pointed even slightly to the side. The difference of that's the threshold your brain is scanning for constantly without you asking it to. Few degrees, and it doesn't require you to be looking. Research has shown that people can detect a direct gaze from more than 200 feet away using peripheral vision alone. The system doesn't need a clear image, it needs the pattern, and it knows the pattern better than you know your own name. Here's where it gets stranger. In 2013, a study published in Current Biology found that when subjects were in total darkness with zero visual input and an invisible infrared camera was trained on them, their galvanic skin response, the same electrical signal polygraphs measure, changed just from being watched. No sound, no light, the signal got through anyway. The researchers called it a covert channel. Your nervous system has a pathway for this that operates below conscious awareness. This is why you turn around on the street and find someone already looking. Why you look up from a screen and meet eyes with a stranger across the room who is already watching. Why, in a crowd of hundreds, you can feel the one person whose attention is fixed on you. It's not instinct in the vague, romantic sense. It's hardware. It's a circuit that was carved into your nervous system by millions of years of something trying to kill you. And it still works. Every day. In conference rooms, in coffee shops, in traffic, in every situation where being watched once meant being hunted. Your brain never learned that the threat was gone. It just kept scanning. The next time you get that feeling, the prickling at the back of your neck, trust it. You're not imagining it. You're running a 100 million year old program that was built on the bodies of everyone who ignored it.